Survival Supermarket is celebrating its annual Senior Citizen Anniversary Day sale happening on November 24th from 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Orchera Street and Vicinity Road Supermarkets. Senior shoppers over the age of 55 years can enjoy a whopping 10% discount, excluding tobacco and alcohol products. Also, seniors who shop $12,000 and over will earn a chance to spin and win fabulous prizes. It's Survival Supermarket's 11th Senior Citizen Anniversary Day sale. See you there on November 24th. Shop Price Smart with Survival.
Win big this Christmas with a Digital Prime bundle. Over $20 million in prizes to be won. The more you chat, watch, share, and dance to your favorite digital apps, the more chances you have to win thousands of Share-to-Win prizes, including laptops, tablets, smartphones, cash, data, and credit. Enter to win a grand prize of $5,000 US, a trip for two, or a Samsung Galaxy S21. We are all winners with guaranteed win days. Play along. Buy a Prime bundle in My Digital to stream and win today with Digicel this Christmas.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. Welcome to this evening's newscast on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith. Without further ado, let's get to the news in detail. Fishermen in Guyana are reporting a rapid decline in catch and predicting that they may very well be out of jobs in the next 5 years, even as they attributed this to ExxonMobil's offshore operations. A key report from the American multinational has warned that there will be significant impact on the nation's marine resources due to the cumulative impact of those oil-related activities. This disclosure was made in the project documents for the Yellowtail development in the Stabroek Block, operated by Esso. A vendor, who gave his name as Dexter, explained that his catch has reduced drastically and the quality of fish is also daunting. He explained that his catch is somewhere between 1,100 pounds in the earlier years. However, it has now been reduced to about 700 pounds per catch. Another fisherman said he has been in the business for over 22 years now, also said he is fearful of what is to come. In other news, citizens, trade unions, and political parties continue to condemn the meager 7% increase in salary for public servants, with the lead union in the public sector, the Guyana Public Service Union, deeming the imposition a violation of the Constitution. Last week, government announced its 7% across-the-board increase for public servants. In a statement, the GPSU said on November 19th it convened a meeting of its negotiating team, chaired by President of the Union, Mr. Patrick Yard, to further ventilate and plan a course of action on the recent announcement of the illegally imposed salary increases by the government of Guyana. The GPSU said at their emergency meeting it was decided that President Ali should be written to in order to remedy this blatant disregard of the Constitution, and that a letter was dispatched to the office of the President to see. And now let's tell you, Demerara Bank Limited has disclosed that its pre-tax profits grew by 40% to $4.9 billion for the financial year ended September 30th, 2021, while its profit after taxes increased by 31% to $3 billion. This reflects an improvement from the $2.3 billion it recorded in the comparative year. Commenting on the published results, Chairman of the bank, Dr. Yesu Prasad, attributed the bank's impressive performance to its staunch focus on operational excellence and execution of solid business strategies that created substantial value for all stakeholders. Meanwhile, the United States government said it is working with partners in government and civil society to expose and prosecute corruption, which reduces global economic output up to 5% each year. The U.S. is also strengthening civilian tools, such as investigative journalism. This is according to the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. In a major speech on October 20th in Quito, Ecuador, Blinken defended democracy as the best means of empowering people to tackle pressing problems. He said the United States is working to ensure that democratic governments deliver for all the people of the Americas. Excerpts from Blinken's speech were reposted by the U.S. Embassy in Georgetown on Sunday. And moving on, following his perusal of the PPPC government's second attempt at local content targets to be included in its draft legislation, Co-Director of Energy at America's Market Intelligence Arthur Deakin is of the firm belief that Guyana has still fallen short of outlining realistic procurement, trading, and employment goals for oil companies. Deakin highlighted that the government, for example, expects that within 10 years, Guyanese firms should be used to cover 95% of the energy sector's insurance risks. Deakin was keen to note that this alone is not practical. Except for Brazil, which has managed oil and gas projects for half a century and has the 12th largest economy in the world, the analyst said no other Latin American country has the local insurance capacity to provide this type of level of coverage. Using this reasoning, he concluded that such an expectation or target shows a mismatch between the government's expectations and the current reality on the ground. And to wrap things up this evening, let's tell you that environmentalist Vanda Radzik has told ExxonMobil to take its radioactive, toxic waste back to Texas rather than utilizing the Houston East Bank Demerara facility to dump same. The environmentalist made this appeal to the oil giant during the consultative session recently hosted on Exxon's fourth project, the Yellowtail development. Her appeal came following several questions with regards to the impacts of the project on global warming and the standards by which the project is being guided, among others. She listed the risks as the impact of sea level rise on a receding shoreline, receding riverbanks, impact on fish nurseries and the livelihoods of fishers, and the impacts of ExxonMobil's related shore-based hazardous waste facilities, such as the Houston East Bank Demerara, and the impacts on the general health and well-being of humans. With that, we've come to the end of this evening's newscast. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's